everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking, and thank you so much for watching the video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and of course if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. We appreciate your motivation, your love on this channel. That motivates us so much to create for you content, and of course informative content like this one you've clicked to watch. So I think previously we've done cost of living in Kampala, we've done videos of how you can spend, how much money you can spend in Uganda. We collaborated, I think, with King of Tunda when he showcased his cost of living as a foreigner here. But today we did massive shopping. That's why I decided at least to show you guys a hint of how much you can spend for if you're staying in Kampala, or the cost of living in Kampala in precise. So this is massive shopping, and this shopping is going to take us, I think, for a few weeks, I must say. So this is like a family shopping, so I decided to do this for you guys so that you can have an idea of how much things cost and where you can buy all this. By the way, we shopped this from Carrefour supermarket. Carrefour supermarket is in one of the malls. This is Oasis Mall. If you knew Nakumat, the previous Nakumat, I was even very shocked to find that supermarket existed, because it is long since I went that side. The last time I went there, there's Nakumat, which closed in Kampala. So now it is called Carrefour. It's a very amazing supermarket. There's so much that you can find there, and everything is just so fresh, not things that you get maybe from these other supermarkets around the city. So there's some rare things that you can easily get there, and of course they are cheap. So when I make a video like this one, at least there's a reason as to why I bring you such videos, because I found their prices a bit affordable compared to the other supermarkets or other malls that I've gone to. That's why at least I got this chance to showcase what we shopped for today for a few weeks. So basically this is what we have. There's a lot from foodstuffs, drinks, and all that. Don't mind about the KFC. This KFC just came as a by the way, because we're really so hungry and we had to grab something to eat. So this is the whole list of what we bought. Don't mind, this is for a family, not only me as Tina. This is a family shopping. So these are things like we spent, like the drinks, and by the way, if you're going to shop in these supermarkets, they don't give out shopping bags for free. Most of the supermarkets you have to buy your own. If you go to ShopRite, if you go to Game, all these big supermarkets in town, Senana, what you have to do, you have to make sure that you have to buy for an extra packaging for a shopping bag, so they don't give it to you. So there are shopping bags here. We did a few shoppings for the meat, for some. I have evaporated milk here. I'm going to tell you a story behind this evaporated milk, because it's one of my favorites. I must assure you, in Uganda, for a typical Ugandan girl, I did not evaporated milk. I'm used to the ordinary milk. I don't know where it is right now, but I also have it. I'm used to Jessa, I'm used to fresh dairy, but because we interact with so many people all over the world, so I was introduced to this kind of milk, and this is evaporated milk, which is one of my favorites nowadays. Every morning that I wake up, at least I have to take this, which is really so good. This is really amazing. You can only find it at Carrefour. That's what I've seen it, because we tried looking for it at ShopRite, we couldn't find it. So this milk, it's not sponsored, but it's one of my favorite. So this is what I have every morning, at least with other people in the family. So there's milk. This one, I don't know how much that costs. Evaporated milk, yeah, that is 11,900 shillings. So each of this is 11,900. Then also we have to add in the sweetener, which is this full cream sweetened condensed milk, which is really so nice. So we are used to, Ugandans, we're used to the sugar. I was used to sugar, the kakera, what other sugar is that? I don't know, but there's kakera, which is the most common one, but this sweetener is the best, you guys. I must assure you, once I was introduced to this kind of sweetening, I don't even use sugar anymore. It is packed in the cupboards. But so this milk goes with this, which is for how much? Let me see. The sweetener is it is for 14,000. Yes, this goes for 14,000 Uganda shillings. For people who can't connect with me, I'm going to convert for you to USD so that you can be able to have an idea. This video, by the way, to just give you an idea. I'm not boasting around what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, but just to give you an idea of what and how much you're going to pay for such stuff in case you're in the city, in Kampala, where you can find them, where you've already seen from the video. Then we have this honey nut Cheerios. Is one of the favorites, you know, in the list. Wake up in the morning, just put your fresh milk, and that's it. You don't have it to warm. So this is good even for the kids. If you have a family, for the kids, they would really love this because it's just amazing. Let's try it out. So this was for Cheerios. Let me see how much did we spend for Cheerios. For Cheerios, it's for 34,900 shillings at Carrefour. Then another favorite from the list that we bought are we bought some grapes as well. So these are the seedless ones, and this one goes for 14,750 shillings. Yeah, we got the seedless one because they're easy to eat than the other ones with the seeds. I don't know why. Those are my favorites. Then these ones are also the green ones are also 14,900. Why is it that this one is more expensive? The green ones are a bit expensive by a few cents, and it is 500 grams. That is the weight of it. Then another favorite of the list that we got from the shopping today, I must say, okay, let's go to the bread. So this is the sweet white cross bun. We love buns here because they're kids, so they love buns as well. Then we have some bread here. This is normal bread, super loaf. If you're Ugandan and you don't love super loaf, because this is one of the softest breads that we have here. So if you don't buy this, they have different packaging. There's also the blue one, but the blue packaging I think is the bigger size. Then this one is a small one. So the bread goes for, let me see, this super loaf. Super loaf is really so soft, guys. So I would really recommend you guys to, you know, go for it. I'm not marketing anyone's bread or what, but it's from my own preference and what I've been, you know, eating all along. Super loaf goes for, I think, for 2,000. It's not that expensive. The last time I bought it was for 2,000. Let me see. The bread is for 2,000 Uganda shillings. I'm still going to convert for you people. Next on the list is this yellow tasty yellow, tasty yellow yolk. So these eggs are really so nice. We've bought them before and we've been buying them so many times. The cost for that is, oh, these are for 12,000. The tasty yellow eggs, they're for 12,000, which is really affordable in normal shops. Because if you're to compare, because supermarkets, you know how supermarkets are, they increase their price a little bit, but if you go to maybe the market or these local shops, you can get this at 10,000, just a difference of 2,000. Then we get to the tomatoes. Don't blame me, guys, my Ugandan friends, don't blame me for shopping tomatoes in the supermarket, because you guys might be like, nowadays she shops even tomatoes in the supermarket. Yes, I did that because sometimes when you're in a hurry, maybe you don't have time to go to the local market, you just get everything in the supermarket. That's why I had to, you know, we decided to buy this. But for, if in case you want more and you want, you know, cheaper ones, you can go to the local markets, which are more cheaper. So for a bunch of this, we got them at 4,410 shillings. That is what we bought this for. But of course nowadays, you know how tomatoes are very expensive, even in the local market, tomatoes are really expensive. Though this one is really extra, but we had to grab some of them because they were just there and we were rushing to do some other things. Then here we have yellow pepper and the red pepper. So the yellow pepper, there are only 2 of them, which cost us 3,840 shillings. Then the red pepper costed us 4,640 shillings. So this is what it is. They're very healthy. What I love about Carrefour is their things are really fresh and the customer care is the perfect one, really. Then we have habanero pepper. People who love to, you know, spice their food. Ugandans, we are known for not spicing our food that much, but if you find people who love, some families, you can also get this only at 1,670 shillings, which is really fair enough. Then let's come to the meats. So we bought some pork. pork ribs, pork spare ribs. This is how many kgs? These are like 2 kgs approximately. So this one costed us 39,840 shillings. This is really fresh, because the other thing I love about Carrefour is they have the butcher in the supermarket, and the guys who cut are already there. You see them cutting the meat, different kinds of meat, and packaging them and putting them there. They always advise you which parts that you need to cut. You know, our local butchers, you go there, they just measure for you anything. They don't mind about which part you're getting, as long as you tell them, cut for me this part. But in the supermarket, what you have to know about the supermarket is at least you get the cut you want. If you want the shoulder, if you want the neck, if you want, that's what you get. But the local ones, they will even convince you that this is the best part that you have to just take. So that is the advantage for the supermarket. But of course, I would advise anyone to try both so that you can see which one really suits your pocket and maybe suits your taste. Then we got some lamb shoulder just right here. Like I told you guys, when you go to the supermarket, if you want the shoulder, they give you the shoulder. If you want the leg, you get the leg. So this is what we got, and it was only 17,900 shillings. Ugandans, we don't really eat so much of lamb, but you know, when you go to the butchers, someone can even sell you goat instead of lamb. But that is it, because we can't even differentiate most cases. But we got some lamb there, and we got the shoulder, which is wanted to try out as well. Then we also got the lamb leg, because you know, these things really taste differently. So we got it at 30,740 shillings. This is how it looks like. Yeah, so that is for the meats. Then another thing that I love about this shopping is that we got the nail patch. So this is the nail patch. They were kind enough to cut into smaller pieces, because you know how nail patch is. Nail patch is really so huge. So if you come to Uganda, the fish that we have here is mostly the tilapia and the nail patch. And Ugandans love the tilapia so much. If you go to the beach, if you go to maybe these big restaurants and you ask for tilapia, you're going to really have the best. And also the nail patch is one of our favorites here. So when you come here, you're going to enjoy. Let me see the price for the nail patch. We got it at 25,000. Yes, 25,627 shillings. That's what we got. And this is one of my favorites, I think, from this list, because I love fish so much. Then we also got some water for drinking. Don't come for me, because I know our Ugandans love to boil their own water for drinking. But sometimes you need to get this water because it's already filtered, it's already treated. So the water, let me see how much we got it. The Renzori was for 8,400 shillings, but you can easily get this from these other smaller shops, which are a bit cheaper than the supermarket, because supermarkets increase a little bit, but because of the convenience, you get everything in one stop. They have to add in their own price. Yeah, that's I think what we had today from this, you know, shopping haul, for the grocery haul, and of course cost of living in Kampala. This is what I wanted to show you guys, like the bags. So for the shopping bags, let me show you guys how the shopping bags look like. So these are the shopping bags. You still get them from the supermarket. These are for 2,500 shillings each. So make sure you just grab them, and even these are reusable. The good thing about the supermarket is you can easily go with your bags. They don't refuse you to enter with them, so that next time, you know, because these are still looking so good, so we can easily go back there and use them. So you don't need to buy bags all the time, so you can always recycle them. So I was even forgetting some other things here. So we have here the toothpaste. We love Colgate in Uganda as well, but not this one. Most people don't use this, but this is Optic White, Alkaline White. This is the Colgate that we got. It was on promotion and it was only for 7,500 shillings, is what I remember. Then we have the Oreo Strawberry Creamies. These are now like cookies. If you love biscuits, we call them biscuits here. These are also for, how much were they? Let me see. These are for 4,800 shillings each, which is not really that bad because they really taste really so nice. Then what else? Then this other bread here for the bread lovers. We got salty white bread, French. Yes, at 4,990 shillings. So that's basically what we got. Then also these Renzoli waters here, the small ones for drinking. We got some milk. This is one of my favorites as well during shopping, and this I grabbed one of these. I love vanilla and strawberry. That's what I love. It is for 3,700 shillings. So fresh dairy is for 3,700. It's really flavored milk, which is really good, and vanilla and strawberries are my favorites because, you know, these are things that we love sometimes. Then also black pepper. I had to get black pepper. I had to get black pepper as well. Guys, let me tell you the backstory about the Carrefour supermarket. Why I love this supermarket nowadays, because, you know, it was just one time we were doing a lot of shopping. Like I told you, people who have been watching my videos of late, I told you guys, you know, I moved to a new house, and of course I've been doing so much shopping here and there. So I was supposed to go to one of the supermarkets in town, of course the most famous ones, but there's a lot of traffic, and, you know, we decided just to branch off to Oasis Mall. And of course in Oasis Mall I knew it was Nakumatt previously, which closed, but I didn't know there's a new supermarket around there. So we're just going looking for mattresses, looking for things for the house. As I told you, I'm still furnishing the house. So surprisingly there's this supermarket here, but I wasn't sure about it. So the name is Carrefour. I was like, okay, let me just give it a try. We entered the supermarket. When we went in there, trust me guys, I was in shock. I couldn't believe what I saw, because everything was there. We got the mattress that we were looking for. We went to all these what are they, showrooms for the mattresses. They were really highly priced. The prices were just overwhelming it. I wanted something really good and nice. So when we went into Carrefour, I got supermarket, I got my pants, I got, you know, the food, everything was just there. That's what I loved about it. I mean, to make it even better, it was affordable. Everything was affordable. The prices I was given for the mattress were quite different from when I got to Carrefour. It was way cheaper. Then even the pans, the saucepans, the bit cheaper, and the promotions are there. Everything really. So I tried talking to one of the ladies who, you know, these ladies who guide you around the supermarket, the guides. So I asked her, how long has the supermarket been there? So she just told me just 1 year. They opened before the COVID time. So you remember how things really closed. So it never used to really move that much. That's why I think I didn't know about the supermarket. So she told me they just opened for, I think, 1 year ago. And surprisingly, everything was, you know, fresh. Everything was quite different from these other supermarkets. Like now these cherries here, I was introduced to them because I love them nowadays, because, you know, when you went to these other supermarkets, you're not going to find them. This evaporated milk, we've looked for them in other supermarkets, but the only place that you can find them is the Carrefour supermarket. This is really amazing. So that was just the backstory about the shopping, why I love Carrefour. It's not sponsored video. I'm just giving you my honest view about the supermarket, because you can find so many things there. And of course, you're going to find affordable stuff. You're going to find, you know, everything, a variety, things that you can't even expect to be in Uganda, because, you know, I've been meeting so many people around. I take them there as well, and they get shocked with what they find in the supermarket. And of course the accessibility. Remember, this is at Oasis Mall, just at the city center. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, please consider, you know, liking the video and also subscribing if you haven't already. So this was mainly just, you know, giving you an overview of the cost of living in Uganda, how much you can get stuff, and where to shop from. Like I've told you already, I shopped all this from Carrefour supermarket, that is at Oasis Mall. Of course, people who know Nakumatt, former Nakumatt, that's where the Carrefour supermarket is right now. They're affordable. They have fresh stuff there. That's what I love. This is not a sponsored video by Carrefour, but I'm just giving you my opinion, because we've done shopping there before. My experience has been the best. so far. So you can get a variety of stuff, both things that you can get from Uganda, some things that you didn't even expect to get from the supermarket were there. The customer service was perfect. You get them on timely. We've not got any challenge yet from the supermarket. That's why at least I had to share this with you guys. And of course, the cost of living in Kampala, in case you're coming to Kampala, at least you can have an overview of an idea of where you're going to be shopping from, where you're going to get your stuff from, and at how much. So unfortunately, I couldn't film from the supermarket because of privacy. There's so many people there. I couldn't do anything, but at least I did what I did, at least shopped a few things that I could shop for myself and the family. Well, hope you found this video helpful. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and also share with your friends. Please share all this content because you want it to be recommended to other friends the way you got it, and also share the good news with all your friends because these are all informative videos. Thank you guys so much. Till next time, bye.